welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about all my favorite drugstore foundations. These are all the foundations that I have been loving and are pretty affordable, so I'm going to swatch them all for you today. But I'm going to start off with skin tints. I only have a couple. First up we have the Milani Conceal and Perfect Skin Tint. This is a great formula, especially if you want a light foundation day, and I really like this shade. This is the shade 4, and as you can see, it kind of melts into my skin. It has a very blendable formula. It is not like super full coverage or super long lasting because it is a skin tint, but I find that it is a really nice formula, and especially for dry skin or summertime, I feel like you guys might really like this. And again, I wear the shade 04. Next up, I have the Kylie Skin Tint in the shade 3W. This is like a lightweight foundation. That's how good this formula is. And this does lean a little bit more orangey peachy, but I find that it doesn't look too crazy on me. Like, I can make it work. This is not the most olive friendly shade, but it works pretty well. Next up, I have Maybelline foundations. I really like the Lifter foundation and the Fit Me foundation, and both of these I am the shade 118. It is like one of my perfect shade matches, especially for winter time. I love Maybelline. They have the best formulas and they're typically acne safe. So this is the Lifter foundation in the shade 118. This is what it looks like. I really like it. And then I will also swatch the Fit Me foundation, which is also shade 118. These do kind of oxidize just a tiny bit. I find that the Lifter one doesn't oxidize too much, but the Fit Me definitely does oxidize, but the 118 oxidizes perfectly for me. And as you can see, this is what it looks like. Honestly, the Fit Me foundation is my best shade match, and it's the most... Okay, let me fix this because this looks kind of sketch. Okay, the Fit Me is one of the most olive friendly shade matches. As you can see, this blends into my skin the best and it doesn't lean orange or peachy. So I highly recommend the Fit Me if you want a really good shade match. But in the summer I kind of tan a little bit, so I don't mind if it leans a little bit more orangey or peachy. But most of the ones that suit me tend to be on the warmer side, so I just kind of deal with peachiness. And then next up I have L'Oreal True Match. This is the shade W3. It is a little peachy, so I don't use this one as often. If you want to use any of these, I highly recommend getting a color corrector. LA Girl and e.l.f. both have blue and green color correctors. For these, I would definitely use, for the really peachy ones, either a green or blue color corrector. That will definitely be a lifesaver if you don't have one already. And then I have another L'Oreal foundation. This is the Infallible foundation. This is very well loved, and 425 is also another like really perfect olive shade match for me. I highly recommend. It is such a pretty formula. I find it to be really long lasting, the Fit Me and the L'Oreal Infallible. As you can see, they're like almost identical in shade, and it has sunscreen built in. Really nice because I haven't found a sunscreen that my skin likes, so I like having a foundation that has a sunscreen, and this is really great for dry combo skin, so I highly recommend. And that is my skin type. I don't have super oily skin, so none of these are going to be like super oily skin friendly. Some of them, especially the Fit Me, I think it is, but just keep that in mind that that's my skin type, so it might not work for you. Next up I have the Sephora foundation. It's not technically drugstore, but it's pretty affordable like drugstore, so I included these two. And I have both the shade 14 olive and 16 olive. Amazing that they have olive shades, but I have to mix them. I feel like they work for like summer and winter. These are like my summer winter shades, but I do have to mix them. So on the top here we have 14 olive, and on the bottom we have 16 olive. It is really weird. Actually, I don't know if I said this right the first time. 14 olive you would think is lighter, but for some reason it's like way more darker and more warm. And 16 olive is paler, so don't let the numbers deceive you. That's what happened to me the first time. I thought 16 olive would be darker, but it's not. So 16 olive is definitely my better shade match for the winter, and 14 olive is closer to my summer shade. And these are really long-lasting formulas actually. The Sephora foundation is really nice formula, so highly recommend if you want something fuller coverage and longer wear. So that's my quick guide on all my favorite drugstore foundations. Hopefully one of these will work to add to your collection. Let me know if you've tried any of these and if there's any that you like that I should try. But these are all my current favorites and relatively acne safe. Not all of them are 100% acne safe, but I haven't had any issues. So those are my recommendations. Thank you for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.